Hi guys, it's Rachelle from Monoline Furniture again in pretty chilly Sydney. Today we're having a look at this vintage girl. I've got the mirror, it's over there somewhere. Let's have a closer look. There's a few fixes I need to do. We've got a split down the middle. It's nice and clean. It's just the two panels, so I'm hoping that's going to be a quick fix. Glue and a clamp. Right, so the first thing is just to see if this will pull together. Oh, before I put glue in, I want to see if a clamp would be able to fix it. Magic. Can you see that? Oh my word, look at that grain. That is just beautiful. I had considered painting it, but as soon as I started scuff sanding it and saw that grain coming through, I thought no. Right, so I need to take these off, but I really don't want to damage the drawer as I'm doing it. So they're just tacked on. You can see that there's these four little, they look like screws. They won't be screws, they'll be tacks. Right, I've decided I'm going to go in with HAMPTON olive in the silk. If you're looking for a quick flip and a piece that will sell quickly, HAMPTON olive is the go in my opinion. It's really popular, I love it. The top I'm going to do in just sealing hemp oil because it's so beautiful. Now you'll note on this that you can, or you may not note it, anyway, the texture is still there from this veneer. I'm not going to try and get rid of it. I love that. Some people want to try and get rid of any aspect of what was underneath. I don't. I love it when you can actually see the grain through the paint. I love that texture. So I'm using my mini. Love this brush. So I'll anticipate that this will be 2.5 coats. And then because the drawers have got some lovely detail, I'm probably going to white wax over it, I think, rather than black. I'll keep it lighter, and actually I might wax the entire piece because the texture that's sort of coming through on this grain will grab the white wax, which I think would look gorgeous. And because this is silk and it has the built-in top coat, I wouldn't need to clear wax it first, which is, you do that to give you movement and a bit more freedom with the wax. But because it's already got that built-in top coat, you don't need to do that. Can you see how gorgeous this is? This will look so nice with the hemp oil top. Also, for those who don't know, I've got Patreon going now. My plan for the channel is to be able to donate as many pieces as possible that I produce rather than selling, but in order to do that I need to finance myself in another way, so anything that you can do to help with that regard would be really appreciated. So Patreon is just a little way of being able to support the channel with I think it's something like $5 a month or something like that, but if you're not able to, then that is absolutely fine. Just watching the videos is really helpful to me too, so thank you. Right, these drawers are a little bit snug, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand around all the areas. Not a great deal. I'm just going to sand it down to the roll wood. It'll help to rejuvenate it too because I'll wax it. So I'm going to do the sides, the tops and the bottoms. Right, now to get some wax on these girls. So I'm using Big Mama's Butter in the scent Suzanne's Garden. I haven't used this one before. I've used the Orange Grove one and it's beautiful. Oh wow, that actually reminds me of a soap that I had when I was a kid from Avon. That's gorgeous. I'm going to be using my best dang brush for this. So I'm going to rub it in all over and then I'll come back and just wipe off the excess. But this will serve two purposes. It'll rejuvenate the wood, it'll give it a little bit of a treatment, but it also smells lovely. Right, time to paint the mirror. It's been scuff sanded, cleaned in white lightning, rinsed off, ready to go. Quick side note, if this is a day where your self-esteem is particularly low, don't paint a mirror. There's nothing worse than leaning over a mirror to paint it and seeing your face falling off because you're close to 50. So keep it for your positive days. Anyway, many times I've painted around glass and mirrors. I've done it in various different ways, with cars, with tape, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, I've still always had to scrape it, so I just go straight in now and just scrape. So I just paint, I don't tape it off, paint it, and then I'm going to get a blade later and scrape it off. I find this to be a lot quicker. Right, I'm unsure at the minute if I'm going to do the whitewash glaze or the white wax. I'm going to try with the white wax first. They're both water-based, so that's fine. So I'm going to rub it all in and I want to make sure that I get it all into that grain. So I haven't put clear on first because I don't want the clear in the grain, I want the white. I want it to be obvious that this is on there. Right, lint-free cloth, rub it away. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Okay, this is the direction that I'm going to go in rather than the glaze. Can you see that? And this is obviously also going to protect it. Now I don't need to because it's silk and it's already got a built-in top coat, but you know, it never hurts to have more, does it? Howdy do hemp oil. Right, you don't need much, but the thing is with hemp oil is you really don't know how much you need because it's going to be dependent upon how thirsty the wood is. So I'm just using the chip brush. Oh, look at that. So easy to seal with hemp oil. I love it. And all you do is keep topping it up until it's taken enough. So you'll know, like I'll come back in about 20 minutes. If there's some dry areas, I'll go over it again. If there's some areas where it's pooled, it means it's taken enough. And I'll wipe off the pooled areas. And that'll be it. Leave it, good to go. This girl is thirsty. But it's so, the lovely thing with hemp oil is you don't need to worry about brush strokes or anything like that. And it's a really hardy finish. You can also seal paint with it. One thing to be mindful of when you seal paint is it doesn't need nearly as much as if it's going onto raw wood. Not even close. You just put a little bit on, it'll take what it needs and then wipe off the excess. But where you may find that you're putting 3 or 4 coats on the raw wood, the paint will probably only take 1. Which is great. Here. And it sort of tells you, like these side areas are drying up. You can't see, they're drying up quite quickly. And if they dry up straight away, then just put some more on until it won't take any more. And you'll know when it's not taking any more, because it just doesn't sink in. Doesn't dry up, just sits there in pools. This grain is absolutely stunning. Oh, I'm in love with this. Thanks as always for sticking with me, guys. She turned out beautiful. I went the long way around, as I usually do, but I got there in the end. If you want to know what products I use, or if you're interested in purchasing, check out the description. I'll link everything there. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.